Sururara, yeah. Ẹ̀sìn iwájú ni tẹ̀yìn ò sáré. Kan tó rìn mo ti ń sáré. Kan tó fò mo ti lọ. Kan tó lọ mo ti lọ mo ti bọ̀. Ara mo wá dá.
Tony Bello, now the woman husband be that. He was one of the last people to see her alive.
How long has he been in there?
An hour or two.
Is it 1 hour or 2 hours?
2 hours.
Good. Any luck with the victim's phone?
At all, we'll still find them.
I'll call her network provider. You should have a list of her call logs and last dialed numbers. Let's see if the story checks out. Any luck with the social media accounts?
I don't check everything. In fact, I feel like a stalker invading a private space like that.
Dead people have no privacy.
What's all this rubbish?
Rubbish. Police work should never be seen as rubbish.
You've kept me here for 3 hours. 3 hours.
Lagos traffic. I apologize, Mr. Tony, for keeping you waiting again. Sit down. Mr. Tony, sit down. You seem tense, Mr. Tony. Smoke?
I'm not in the mood for all these games, officer.
Kamalafe. Detective. We're going to ask you a few questions and then you'll be on your way. Okay? Tell us what happened on Wednesday the 27th. The day that your wife, Mrs. Abiodun Bello, was killed.
It was our first anniversary. Abby was so happy. She was happy.
Darling, come on. Money is a very sensitive topic. You know, he footed the wedding bills. You know, I don't want him to think that...
Nonsense, babe. My father's been planning my wedding since I turned 18.
I know. But I just feel like it'll be less complicated and easier if he thinks you're the one that actually needs the money.
No. My dad knows me too well. Besides, I just have too many questions about what I want to do with the money. Now, my brother, on the other hand...
What? Baby, did you say your brother? That one that hasn't visited us in the house since we moved. I see the way he eyes me.
Well, you did steal his bestie from him.
I did, didn't I?
Yes.
I did?
Yes. Oh.
Don't be darling.
But baby, it's my boss. It's my boss now.
I thought they gave you time off.
But it could be an emergency now.
Emergency?
Yes.
Abby, you work in an accounting firm, not a freaking hospital.
Have you forgotten that they're the ones paying for this place? Part of my agreement was that I would show up in case of an emergency. I was hoping it wouldn't be necessary. Hello? Okay, I'll be there as soon as I can.
You're going to leave me hanging, literally.
Babe, they need me in the office now. Aww.
So
I'll
you...
make it up to you.
No,
Yeah.
So you ask him now, would you? And that's the last time I saw her again. Alive. You don't believe me?
She just left for work like that in the middle of your quality time.
Detective, let me tell you something about Abby. You see, my wife loves... Abby loved her job. She loved her career. Above anything.
Including you.
I didn't say that. Put words in my mouth.
So you never saw her again before she was killed?
No.
Can you not smoke here? Huh? Now police station be serving a club.
So did Chinelo give you the files that I...
Yeah, she did.
Man, I'm really sorry I made you come in. How's your man?
Yes. You gave us this amazing package and then you just broke it up.
No. You leave now. It's just... This couldn't wait. Abby, the numbers aren't adding up. We made more cutbacks this year than ever before.
Yeah, but I supervised these cuts.
And did a good job. Precisely why we shouldn't be in deficit.
It's probably some minor accounting error.
Probably. You don't run a business like this on probably. Numbers. Hard frigging numbers. That's what you run a business on. And right now those numbers are screaming negative. The chairman's auditors are going to come in on Friday. And they're going to be going through our books with a microscope. What am I going to tell them?
But I thought Brume handled these files. Is there a reason why you haven't asked him about this? I leave for just 2 weeks and this company almost crumbles.
Abby, come on now. You know you hold it down for me here. And that's exactly why your name is on the list I sent to headquarters last week. For the vacant VP position? That's right. A different league, my dear.
Who else is on that list?
You're not supposed to know, but it's down to you and one other candidate.
Brume.
You didn't hear it from me, okay? Abby, okay?
Okay. I did not hear it from you.
So, Brume Idolo, right?
Yes.
You're a colleague to the deceased, Mrs. Bello. Am I correct?
Yes. Alongside 100 others.
Everyone will be interviewed in due time. Right now, we're focusing on the nucleus of the people in her life while she was alive.
And you believe I fall under that category?
You worked in the same department, in the same office. Do I think you fall under that category? Yes.
What do you want to know?
Let's start with the day that she was murdered. What do you remember of her that day?
I don't know. I was surprised to see her at work.
You know I'm here. Always ready and available for you.
Hey, I shall work.
But seriously, I thought the company was putting you guys up in a 5-star hotel in some way or something.
Yeah. Cutbacks. And plus, I had visa pass for a while, but anyway, long story. I'll have you know that Lagos is exotic.
Thank you. Tell me about it. Still, you're supposed to be making babies.
Oh, gosh. Are you sure you don't want to start making excuses right now? Because you might need them, you know? Or is this just locker room talk?
Yeah, locker room talk.
Right. Anyway, the boss called me over and said it was an emergency.
What's going on?
I don't know, I should be asking you. You're the one on ground.
But I saw her this morning. She don't talk anything.
That's weird. Yeah. Anyway, later.
And that's all? Just a hallway meet-up in the morning and you didn't see her again?
No. Well, none. Not that I remember.
Are you sure, Mr. Brume, $1?
What do you want to hear? Make I take a good swear?
Because your secretary remembers vividly that Abby called you into her office at noon.
You spoke to Ireti?
Yes, along with several other people in your office. So I suggest that for your sake, you should be less economical with the truth. What did she call you in for?
No way. Yes, Ireti, I need you to ask Brume to come to my office right now. I don't care if he's in a meeting. Tell him that if he doesn't show up in the office in the next 3 minutes, I am going straight to the boss with the file 2046. Great. Hey, baby. How are you?
I'm fine.
Don't tell me you're still pissed off with me. It really was an emergency.
No, it's okay. I understand. I'm over it. So when are you coming back?
I don't know, babe. I'm in the middle of a storm here. Come on, baby. I'll be with you tonight,
It's fine.
okay?
It's fine. Let me let you.
And I'll make it up to you. Baby, let me call you back, okay? All right, bye. Come in.
Ace, what did she discuss with you?
Nothing. It's not a big deal. It's just a minor error.
Care to share?
Just work stuff. New accounting procedures. Kind of confidential. We're having some cost restructuring. Please now. You don't want to go to jail now.
But I thought it was just a minor error now.
Hey, chill now. Chill. Let's sort this out here. We can.
And now implicating myself. Lie.
Abby, please. My wife. We got into some sort of trouble.
What kind of expensive trouble is that one, Brume? 5 million naira. 4 million naira. 7... Brume!
Please, wait. My son. My son, what happened to my
Should
son?
have thought about that before you decided to steal. What kind of example are you setting for your son?
Abby, please, I'm sorry. Please, don't tell the boss about this, please.
You have until tomorrow to tell the boss about this, otherwise I'll do it myself.
So, what happened after the meeting in your office?
It was her office. I left. I didn't see her again.
Are you sure about that? Mr. Bello, do you know this young woman?
Tony, why are you pretending like you don't know me?
Miss Eva?
Yes, please.
Could you please repeat what you told John?
He killed his wife.
What is this? Mr. Bello, behave yourself or I will be forced to handcuff you.
She's lying!
And you are not. Miss Eva, as you were saying, why do you think that he killed his wife?
He told me he's tired of her. And he's only with her because of her father's money. And once they got married, all of her money would rightfully become his. And then he would just get rid of her.
Mr. Bello! What? Are you just going to sit here and listen to her make up all these dirty lies about
Now
me?
your father might be dirty liar, you request for it. Tony, I will not let you drag me down with you, no. I'm not going to follow you enter that coffee, hear me so?
You don't know what you're doing. Listen to me. You don't know what you're doing.
I know what I'm
doing. You don't know what you're saying. You're lying. You stand there and you're lying. Quiet!
Mr. Tony, sit down. I will not ask you again. Sit down. So let me ask you. Did you see your wife after she left for work?
Hello, Mrs. Bello. Oh, yes, ma. This is Comfort from Westwood Hotel, ma. Okay, ma. I'm calling about your husband, Mr. Bello. He's not feeling well, ma. Yes, he has food poisoning. You need to come down quickly, ma. Yes, ma. Thank you, ma.
Oh, baby. Are you okay? Kai, you're sweating. Why are you back to bed? Baby, back to bed. Tony. You go to bed now.
I swear it's not what it looks like. I promise you this is a big mistake.
Now your father now you be big mistake, you request for me. Eh? What's it been big mistake? You carry phone, call me, say make I come here, you say na big mistake.
Oh yeah, get out, get out!
No, I'm not leaving anywhere. Now she they get out. See me. Tony, tell her say no love now. Tell her now.
This is my wife you're talking to. Are you deaf?
Tony, you get wife. You will be say you send me picture of Umaru for your wedding night and you say you get wife. Baby gay. Umaru Diko. That's what we call his thing.
Hey! You go, get out, get out.
Tony, let me.
Get out.
Tony, let me not draw. You want to tell me for street? Tony, not be so. Not be so. I don't come up belly for you 3 times. You want to get me for street, Abi? No worry. No worry. Tony.
Please, I'm sorry. Abby, this is a big mistake. I swear to you. This girl means nothing to me. She's just someone I'm helping. Please, this is nothing. Please, I beg you. Abby, please. Abby, please. Please, I'm sorry. Please, I beg you. Abby, don't do this. Abby, please. Abby, I'm sorry.
bastard. I gave you everything.
Honey, please calm down and talk to me, okay? Please.
Just go and die.
Please don't be so angry, please.
You have the guts to tell me that? Don't ever bother to return here because I'm going to burn your things right now.
Abby.
And that's all?
That's all.
He's lying. He's lying. He killed her. You told him why you did lie. Why did you lie? He killed her. Why doesn't he believe me?
Because you don't get real evidence. You know now.
What when you don't like your wife now? You don't like her. You only married her because of her money. You know who her family be? That guy just killed her for money.
No real evidence of that.
But you believe me, right?
Now true to talk, Abby.
Yes, of course.
The one who will believe you. I believe you. You know what's in there. Just go house. If we need you, we'll call you. You understand?
Okay.
Abby. What happened?
Today has been the worst day of my life. My God took me in bed with another woman.
What? Oh, it's okay. Come here. Don't worry. You're with me now. Everything will be fine. Okay?
I love you so much, Ekubo. Thank you so much for being there.
Of course you don't believe that. That lunatic.
She has told me more than you have.
I have told you everything I know. We had a quarrel and she went home.
And you didn't follow her?
No.
And you expect me to believe that? You have been lying to me since the beginning of this interview.
Why would I want to kill my wife? I loved her.
This is the deed to your house.
Pay slip for all your cars. How did you get this?
Share certificates. Properties.
What's your point? What has this got to do with anything?
Bank statement. Everything is in your wife's name.
So?
She owned everything.
So?
Tony, your wife sponsored your masters to the United Kingdom, correct? She bought you a new car when you returned. She has been taking care of you since you met. She fed you, pampered you.
How does that translate to me killing my wife? And I ask you again, how did you get my documents?
Bros, your wife kept a very detailed folder in your house. Typical accountant behavior.
She gave you everything you needed, funded a luxury lifestyle for you both. Quite a lady she was. So much so that she would have been appalled to find that you were shacked up with that woman on your anniversary. So what did she do? She threatened to leave you. She asked you to leave.
There's something wrong with you. You are sick. Please just get out of my house, please. Just get out of my house, please.
Couldn't take it, and so you were so angry. You bashed her head in a fit of rage. You killed her.
Enough! I didn't kill my wife. I didn't kill my wife.
Say it one more time and maybe you will convince yourself.
I didn't kill anybody.
Just your wife. And now that she is dead, Everything belongs to you. The house, the cars, the shares. After all, you're the next of kin.
I didn't kill her.
You know, I admire you. In the same situation as you were, I don't know what I would have done. Maybe I would have killed her. I don't know. But you did. And I understand. I want to help you. But you have to confess first for me to be able to do that.
I have an alibi.
Alibi. Another story yet to be proven.
If you're so sure I killed my wife, then why don't you arrest me already?
Bros, we're still gathering evidence now. This is just a friendly discussion.
Friendly discussion. Officer John, you call this a friendly discussion? I doubt you have many friends. You know what? Enough of this. Arrest me now, if you will. But I have a wife to mourn. Am I under arrest, detective?
Am I under arrest, Mr. Officer?
Sit down. Sit down, Brahman. I want to ask you again. If you want to sleep in jail tonight, I will gladly oblige you.
Listen, I already told you. The last time I saw her, we had a chat and she left. And after that, I didn't see her again. The next time her name would come up was when I was informed that she was dead.
By who?
My boss.
And prior to that, you didn't have any contact with her?
The only contact whatsoever was at the office.
And what did you discuss?
Nothing.
Nothing?
Nothing, really.
No fights, no disagreements?
No!
I heard Mrs. Bello was quite unpopular in the office. Why is that?
What does office gossip have to do with your investigation?
It has everything to do with the investigation. Everything.
She was a stickler to the rules. And had gotten too many people in trouble.
Anyone that would want her dead?
No. Nothing that serious. Just he say, she say stuff.
Explain.
You couldn't win points with Abby.
No, Ivete. I distinctly remember you saying that everything will be sorted by weekend.
Me? Yeah, I didn't say anything like that though.
No, not to worry. They'll get it before weekend. I'm on it. This work now.
So she made a lot of enemies.
I won't call it enemies. Everyone just knows to be on their toes when dealing with her.
Madam, don't be angry. Maybe it's your phone that caused the confusion because sometimes when you talk, I don't used to hear.
So I don't know, what sort of phone did Mrs. Bello use?
An iPhone, I think. I can't remember. She changed her phone frequently. Every time a new model came out.
So are you saying that the late Mrs. Bello was quite attached to her cell phone?
I don't get.
Did you regard Mrs. Bello as, say, a competition?
Of course not. We played for the same side.
Is that right, Mr. Idolo?
Abby, please now. Please now, I'm begging you.
Okay, see, just think about my wife and family. At least my wife is your friend now, isn't she? Hello? Hello?
Abby, I was wondering if you... What are you doing here? Where's Abby?
She stepped out.
Oh, she did she?
I thought she came to yours because we were actually talking. Ma'am? People have been talking. They said you sent in a short list.
Well, it's really not much of a list if there are only 2 people on it. May the best man win. Or woman. And Brumer.
I know. I didn't hear from you.
Okay then. Tell Abby to come see me when she gets back.
What?
You lied.
Lied about what?
You said you did not see Mrs. Bello again, but you have just revealed that you met her in her office just before she stepped out. So if you lied about this little detail, then how do we know that you haven't been lying about everything else, including killing her?
I did not kill her.
I do not believe you.
We just had a little misagreement.
You said you got along just fine.
I did not want you to believe I killed her or to think that I killed her. I mean, how would it look that we... Look, we had a disagreement and the next day she turns up dead. Listen, you have to believe me. I lied, yes. But I'm not a murderer.
What was your disagreement about?
Just a difference in opinion.
Let's see. I can have you arrested, you know that. You are withholding information. You had a difference in opinion on the day the deceased was murdered. Give me one reason to believe you did not kill her. What? He has a point. He's not under arrest. Can't hold him against his will.
I'm not saying that we should, but you let him off too easily. Before drilling like we drilled the woman colleague now.
To what end? If he's not guilty, he's not guilty.
So you're saying he didn't kill his wife? You know you're waiting Eva Yan?
The mistress?
Yes.
She's a jilted lover. She's angry. Of course she's going to say anything to make him look bad. Besides, my gut feeling tells me that the colleague killed her.
Bros, my gut feeling they tell me saying her husband kill her. That colleague no get liver now.
That's what he wants you to think. He has the best motive.
We've got a problem.
So you think you can get away with this? Huh?
You murderer! Murderer! You lazy bastard! Huh? I think it doesn't enough you're linking up and you have to kill her? Huh?
Shagun.
Say something! What are you guys doing here? Gentlemen, please, can you stop this nonsense? What's all this nonsense here? I'm sorry, sir, please. Sorry, sir. What nonsense is this? Sir, please take him away. What is all this? Yeah. Hello? Same hotel. Don't be late. Yeah, I'm on my way. Awesome. My name is Detective Okoli and I deal with the police department. This is a suspect in a murder investigation, and she booked one room for here like 2 weeks ago. I want that same room.
What was the meaning of that?
Of what?
Why go tell receptionist her be suspect?
But you be suspect now. You get motive.
Me? How? Not the information they asked me for.
My information now.
Eh?
Maybe you call that woman and see her husband get food poisoning. You love her husband, so that if the woman come up for picture, coast will just clear for you.
Which kind of be that one?
I've been a revenge woman. Abi say you killed the woman, so they go pin her on top of the husband, 2 bed, kill 1 stone. Abi?
I beg. Not put Igbo for my pocket. I beg. I don't kill anybody, please.
Sister, motive did here. This one don't look good for you. You know pure.
So why can't carry me call till? Since you know, say I.
You did hide something.
Okay. I may call the woman. I pretend say I'm the receptionist, but it wasn't my idea.
So now we'll get the idea. Tell me, I want to help you.
How?
You know what's in here? You know, start to tell me everything we happened that day. That day we had to catch your husband with you.
Are they on top of this bed when she knows the door?
No. Tell me everything. We start long before she show face for you.
Me and Tony stay on top of bed. We just fuck finish.
Show me.
Ross. Yes, you go pay.
Sister.
Waiting.
That one not crying. And as you see me so, me know they commit crime.
I gotta say you fine small shot. I gotta say you fine small. Yeah, sure. You don't feel me.
What time do you usually leave the office?
Between 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. if there's no much work.
Okay.
But why all the questions? I already answered everything last week.
Yeah, but this is just a recap, okay? Do you have any questions, boss? So you mentioned that your boss was involved in about 3 fights.
Yes.
So why they no sack him?
Me, I'm just the secretary. I don't know anything.
Are you covering for him?
No.
You don't want to be an accomplice to a murderer, do you?
No, God forbid, though.
So tell me. Let me tell you something. Don't look at it like you're betraying him. Instead, look at it like you're trying to help yourself. If he's found guilty, do you want to protect a murderer?
No, he's not a murderer. That's what people used to say. Anyway, it's not like it was a big deal. He was just involved in a fight in the office. And that's it.
Okay. Continue.
Me, I don't know. It was a long time.
What can you remember?
Well, he had an argument with the guy. I think the guy accused him of what he didn't do. So he now punched the guy on his face.
Okay. And then what happened?
And then blood started coming out from the guy's eye. Red blood, though. If you see blood that day. I think what caused the blood was because he was wearing that his big ring. So it now pierced the guy's eyes here. So,
Ring. What did you say? Just repeat what you just said.
oh, I say Brume was fighting with somebody in the office.
No, not that part. You said he was wearing something.
Oh, yeah, he punched the guy with his ring. That's why blood came out. And they even had to take the guy for surgery.
Iriti? If you see this ring, you go recognize him.
Yes, na been there.
Is this the ring?
Yes, this is the ring.
You're sure this is the ring? Look.
Ah.
This one. No inscriptions, nothing.
Yes, this is the ring. I was there.
Iriti, thank you very much. You can go now.
But Brume, hope you people don't...
Just don't worry. We're fine with the information. If we need you again, we will call you. We will contact you, yeah?
Contact me. Me, I'm already sitting down. He asked me everything, because if I'm coming back here, people will give me transport.
You were right. The bastard. What are we going to do?
We bring him in for questioning.
Questioning for what? Isn't it obvious that he's guilty?
Is it?
What's his ring doing in the murder scene?
That is purely circumstantial at best. We need direct evidence to convict him.
But like say that guy don't give you something chop. I mean, there is motive, and we've confirmed that he was at the murder scene. What other form of evidence do we need? A signed confession.
He could say that he gave it to the victim, and that's why it was there.
He can't prove it.
Neither can we prove that it isn't true.
We don't need to prove anything. If we're sure that...
Listen, bring him in for questioning. Tell him that some new evidence has come to light, and if he proves stubborn, threaten to arrest him.
Okay.
Must have had a good laugh at our expense.
I don't understand.
I must admit, I was fooled. Smooth.
Honestly, I don't understand what you're talking about.
Your colleague at work, the one that you sent to the hospital for an eye surgery. You didn't tell me about him.
I also didn't tell you about my wife cheating. Because I didn't see how relevant.
Brume! Everything is relevant. Do you hear me? Everything is relevant.
You didn't ask me now.
A fist that almost pulled his eyes out of its sockets. What are you? Like Tyson?
It's not like that.
Oh, how was it? You just were in the mood for peri-peri for lunch on that day?
It was a mistake now. It was a simple mistake. It's not like I intended to pull out his eyes. We got into an argument. We got into a fight. I punched his eyes. Unfortunately for him, I was wearing my ring.
So, this ring. Really nice inscription. This is the ring, correct? Okay. When I ask you to bring in the forensic file, bring this in, okay?
Why am I here, officer? It can't be because of some fracas that happened a long time ago.
No, not at all. You told me that the last time that you saw the deceased was at the office, yes?
Yeah.
So, explain to me like I'm stupid, what your ring was doing at the murder scene. John!
I didn't.
Is this your ring?
I didn't kill her.
It's not time for that yet. We'll get to that part. For now, just answer my question. Is this your ring? Look, there's no need to deny it, okay? We have forensic evidence. The fiber on your skin matches what we found on the ring. It's undisputable. You can look at it yourself.
I need a lawyer.
What?
I said I need a lawyer.
No, I heard what you said. I was just wondering why you said it. Only guilty people need lawyers, Brume.
I am not. I didn't kill her.
So tell me what your ring was doing at the murder scene.
What do you want?
Sure, the door was open. Abby, just listen to me, please. Just listen.
Why? You men are incapable of telling the truth.
It was just a mistake. At least that's how it started.
Look, just do the right thing, please.
It was the right thing. How do you expect me to raise 15 million naira in just one day? How am I going to do it?
Brume, just leave my house, please.
Please. Don't destroy my life for just one stupid mistake that I made. Please, listen, I will pay every single kobo of the money, but please don't tell the boss, please.
Brume, I have already told you. Do the right thing.
What's wrong with you now? Eh? What's wrong with you, Seth? Why are you playing God? They're raising your shoulder. Oh, because of the vice presidency, Abi. That's your problem. You want me out of the way. That's why you're doing all this nonsense.
No choice. I'm calling the boss.
And you expect me to believe that?
That's what happened. I swear. I went to her house to beg her hand. I didn't kill her.
Shut your mouth! Just shut up! What do you take take me for? Stupid? Do I look like a fool to you? 3 times! 3 times you have changed your story. When we questioned you the first time, you said you and the deceased did not have any conflict. By the second questioning, you admitted that indeed you had a conflict, but you didn't go to her house. And now you are saying that you went to her house to plead for her to cover your ass, but you didn't kill her. That's what happened. Mr. Idolo, your gig is up.
There's no gig. There's no gig. I'm innocent.
You're innocent? Until proven guilty? But let's see. You have a motive. Getting Abby out of the way, by all means, kills 2 birds. No one knows about your dirty little secret, and you become the only contender for the vice presidency position.
This is madness.
You were present at the approximate time of her murder.
No, I swear.
Mr. Brume Idolo, I am arresting you in connection with the death of Mrs. Abiodun Bello. After processing, you'll be allowed to call your lawyer.
You really need to listen to... You need to listen to me. I'm innocent. I did not kill Abby. I did not kill Abby. I'm innocent. Sir. But seriously, I'm innocent. Sir.
That's what they all say.
I'll be in touch, yeah, I'll be in touch. Don't ask for much, yeah, don't ask for much. Meet me in fall, yeah, meet me in fall. So in this winter, you won't feel no...
Did you tell them it was police business and the owner of the phone is dead?
I did, sir, but then talk say unless we get signed document from the owner or next of kin, then if you give us access to the records.
The phone has been switched off.
Yes, sir, since the day she was killed.
So many things I got for you, you don't know. So many words to say, and much more. Yeah, I know it's been a minute since the solitary dropped in. Been waiting for more. Oh yeah, been through a few challenges, and much more.
Maybe you know the house.
Maybe he's sleeping.
Oh, wow, this kind of big house and they don't get bail. Boss, if you live inside house or your father-in-law buy for your daughter.
Did he? How do you know this?
It's just a matter of perspective. I mean, Abby was young and rich, but how many young people did buy a house? It'll be priority now, especially if you have a money back father.
Hello, Mr. Tony.
And bros, when you really see you go need her.
We have reason to believe that someone else, not you, is responsible for the death of your wife. A colleague of hers. The suspect is in custody as we speak.
Thank God. You have no idea what the past week has been for me. I lost my wife and I've been accused of killing her.
We apologize. We're just doing our jobs.
The family put me through hell.
Shagging the lawyer?
All of them. Each and every one of them.
Well, I see you have tidied up the place.
Contrary to what everyone thinks, I loved my wife. We've had a lot of good times together. Just because of one mistake,
one silly mistake. She sat there, looked me in the eye, and said I'm dead to her. Because of one mistake. She forgot all the good times.
She looked you in the eye and said this?
Right there.
But you said you didn't make it back to the house.
What?
At the station, when you were being questioned, you said that you spoke to her only on the phone, that you didn't make it back to the house.
He cheated on me.
I'm sorry.
He cheated on me.
I am sorry, Abby. Abby, I'm sorry.
Cheated
Abby,
on
I'm
me.
sorry. Abby, I'm sorry. I already said I'm sorry. What more do you want me to say? I'm sorry.
Look, I don't want you to say
I'm
anything.
sorry, Abby. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, okay?
Listen, I don't want you to say anything. I just want you to leave this house.
You want me to leave?
I want you to leave
Why are
this
you
house.
being so hard-headed? Abby, why? I admit it, okay? I'm imperfect, but isn't that where love comes in?
Love? Love? You wouldn't even know the meaning of the word, even if it smacks you in the face. Look at you. Somebody that I helped. After everything I did for you, everything I gave you,
Abby,
everything.
not right now.
Everything I gave you. And this is what you do. Everything. Do you know where I picked you up from? From one gutter somewhere. Are you crazy? Are you sick? You leech.
Abby, I'm sorry.
Don't touch me.
Please, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
Don't touch me.
Abby.
You are dead to me.
What does it matter now? I mean, you said that you have the killer in custody,
No,
right?
I said suspect in custody. John, I arrest this man. He has become suspect number 2.
What? What are you talking about? I'm innocent.
Yeah, that's what they all say.
I am innocent, detective.
Johnny?
Let me go. Your phone. Leave me, Joe. That's my wife's phone.
So tell me the truth. What are you doing with the phone?
I've been here since yesterday. I haven't brushed my teeth. I haven't had a bath. I look like shit. I smell like old shit. All for doing nothing.
Yeah, some people have had it worse.
How many times am I supposed to tell you? I did not kill her.
So who did?
How am I supposed to know? That's your job now.
And that's why I'm sitting here and you are sitting there. Why were the call logs on your wife's phone deleted?
I'm not saying anything. I'm not saying nothing. I'm innocent. I want a lawyer.
Only a guilty person needs a lawyer. Tell me what you know about the murder.
I know what your plan is. You plan to keep me here until I confess to a crime I did not commit. Let me tell you something. That's not gonna happen.
It will never.
I plan to keep you here until you get your story straight.
You have no right to do this.
You have no right to be here.
I have a right to talk to my client.
Your client?
I demand his immediate release.
He is under arrest for murder.
Tony is the killer. Do I need to remind you of Section 36 of the Constitution?
Every person charged with a criminal offense shall be considered innocent until proven guilty. The emphasis is on charged. He has not been charged yet.
You are mandated to charge him within 48 hours or you grant him bail.
I'm well aware of the provisions of the Constitution.
When were you arrested?
Day for yesterday.
Day for yesterday. What time?
6, 7, maybe.
Well, it seems that we have 2 hours, maybe 3, for more questioning. Where were you around 7 p.m., October 27th?
On the advice of my solicitor, I have no comments.
Can you explain to your solicitor here the events that transpired at your office prior to the death of the solicitor's sister?
On the advice of my solicitor, I have no comments.
Are you aware that he committed fraud? And your sister, the one that was killed, was in the process of exposing him? Isn't that what constitutes a motive, Oga Lawyer? And he has admitted to going to our house around the time that the murder was committed.
Did you make such admission? Is it written and signed by you? Then do I need to remind you, detective, that the statement he made and any other is void?
Is something wrong with you? This man can be your sister's murderer and you are defending him, you're helping him get off. What does that make you?
My sister's murderer is her husband. And like I told you a million times before, you are accusing the wrong person.
And what evidence do you have?
Do I have to do a job for you?
Shegun, you are letting your hatred for Tony cloud your sense of judgment.
That bastard took my sister away from me. I think my judgment is clouded. He murdered her. After everything she did for him. Bought him a house. Sent him to school. All that didn't even stop him from hitting her with her own award.
The autopsy revealed that there were contusions on your head. We couldn't guess what weapon would have caused the contusions. But you just gave us one. You killed her, didn't you?
Detective, you see, this is getting old. Isn't that what you told everyone else? Huh? So just because of some little explainable statements, you think I killed my wife?
You mean your sister?
My sister, yeah. You think I killed her? Huh? Evidence.
Look.
I think.
Oh.
Our 48 hours is over now. Windows have closed. Let's go. Let's go.
Oh, thank you.
Really?
Don't need a lawyer.
Okay. Suit yourself. Nothing. They have nothing. Let's go, Joe.
Okay. It was you who had your sister's phone, not Mr. Tony like we thought it was, isn't it?
What rubbish.
It was you who deleted the call log.
And it was you who made Eva expose the affair to your sister.
And when has that ever been a crime? You know, you guys really need a dustbin in here. Throw that rubbish in the same sense.
Mr. Brumaire, you're free to go.
I won't call it enemies. Everyone just knows to be on their toes when dealing with them.
So just because of some little explainable statements, you think I killed my wife?
You mean your sister?
My sister, yeah.
It was you who deleted the call log.
You think I killed her? Huh? Evidence. Throw that rubbish in the same sense.
Rubbish. I won't call it enemies.
You guys really need a dustbin in here.
Everyone just knows to be on their toes when dealing with them. I won't call it enemies.
Throw that rubbish in the same sense.
You can't tell me what I can and cannot do. I'm calling Dad and I'm telling him how sick you are.
Abby.
Shagun, stop.
Abby. Abby. Oh, Jesus. Abby. Let's go.
Tony did this.
So just because of some little explainable statements, you think I killed my wife?
You mean your sister?
My sister, yeah. You think I killed her? Huh? Evidence.
Shagun, I love you so much. Thank you for always being there.
You're welcome.
You're my brother.
Half brother. Abby, I love you, okay? I've always loved you.
Shagun, of course you love me. I'm your sister.
Not in that way.
Oh my God.
I love you.
Oh my God. Oh my God. God, no.
Abby, look, I've always been there for you now, Abby, all these years. And even when all those stupid boyfriends broke up with you, it's my shoulder in trial.
Shagun, stop talking.
No, Abby,
Stop talking, please. Please, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Please, Shagun, stop. Stop talking! Shagun, what is wrong with you? I am your blood, your sister. No, you listen to yourself. What kind of vomit is coming out of your mouth?
No. I've tried, but I can't. No, I can't.
Please, Shagun, you're sick in the head. What is wrong? I'm calling Dad. I'm sorry. I'm calling Dad.
Abby.
This is unbelievable. This is not happening.
Abby, you can't.
I'm calling Dad. You can't tell me what I can and cannot do. I'm calling Dad and I'm telling him how sick you are.
Abby.
Shagun,
stop.
Oh, hello, yeah, Robbie. Mommy, me, my boy, down lobby. I'm so bloody, be on my turn, Robbie. My machine, I pull left from my boy, Robbie. When my for lion, lele. When my for down, lele. When my for Haitian, nice. I like what make you grab a sign, lele. Si pagina to let, posting one lara. Si pagina to let, posting one lara. Si pagina to let, posting one lara. Lara, posting one lara.
Tony.
Sharon, you are letting your hatred for Tony cloud your sense of judgment.
That bastard took my sister away from me. I think my judgment is clouded.
Tony. I play, but I don't catch you.
But
once we were here, and then once we were there. So I'm feeling all cool, till the pumps to the care. You're loving it, and I'm loving it. I'm feeling cool when I'm busting it. So kunaka. Rapuya. Sing that shit. I like it. I got it. I'm at you.
All I had to do is wait for you and my today. All I had to do is wait for. All I need to do is wait for you, babe.